fullness of the Gentiles become in.
The blindness in part is the mystery. Y'all are blind. Y'all are thinking that y'all kingdom is going to last forever. Christ told you the day is going to come when your kingdom is going to fall. Right. Y'all didn't believe, got the man crucified. Y'all think this is just all about y'all. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. We got our temple. We go to Sabbath. We worship. All you people in Corinth, Colossae, the Jews that are heads of churches in these places, y'all still trying to do things the old way. Y'all are blind in part. Y'all are not realizing for this to work out, your northern kingdom brothers got to come back in. You can't do it without them. So blindness came in part. How would Israel be blind that the heathen is coming in? What prophet ever said that was going to happen? Right. So how am I blind? I'm listening to the law of the prophets. Esau going to get judged. Moab, you can never come around.
Niggas be acting like the prophecy. Like, nigga, yo, listen, they're always arguing as though everybody believes in the Bible 100%. What happens with RBG people who want to debate the discrepancies in the Bible? So you see, it doesn't work. Their argument, their position is to attack Bible believers. But what if somebody doesn't believe in the Bible, but they read it, and they feel like, hey, there's some discrepancies in your doctrine, not in the Bible itself, but in the Hebrew Israelite One West doctrine, and they want to confront you on it. What you gonna say? You got to be a Bible believer which is silly. Like an atheist wanted to debate you on Romans 11. Then what? What prophecy? Screw the prophecies. We're dealing with Romans 11 and what it says. And it doesn't make sense. That's why you're trying to go back to some prophecy stuff. All right, so hold on.
Ammon, you can never come around. The Girgashites, Jebusites, we not marrying y'all, we not dealing with y'all. Canaan, y'all gonna be servants of servants. Ethiopia, you gonna be slain by my sword.
But then when you mention Ethiopians finding grace in the New Testament, they'll somehow make believe that Ethiopia isn't Ethiopian. Every time a non-Israelite person received grace and was favored by God or Christ, they will pretend like that non-Israelite was actually Israelite somehow, some way. So just be aware of that. That's what they're gonna do. Okay.
Blind. You know what blindness would be? You're not willing to accept that your Northern Kingdom brothers got a piece of this thing. You're trying to move on without it. You know it?
Yeah. And so all Israel shall be saved.
And what?
And so all Israel shall be saved.
Are you saying the heathen is Israel? Now that's what these Christians want to teach you. They're gonna get fancy too. They're gonna say there's an Israel of God. And Israel of God super.
Really? Like when you're grafted into Israel, you will be saved. So Israel is where you want to be. Okay? Whether you're a natural Israelite or a Gentile being grafted in. That's where you want to be. You want to be part of that covenant that was given to Abraham and so on and so forth. You want to be there. And you got to be grafted into Israel.
Nationality, and it's everybody that's in the body of Christ. I like that. Who did Christ come from?
Lost sheep in the house of Israel.
Right.
So in order to prove their point that God ain't dealing with Gentile nations, they're going to always defer to the Old Testament, the old ways. They're never going to go to New Testament, the new ways. They're going to always go back in the day, man. So
sheep in the house of the heathen too.
House of Israel.
Come on, I can't go with that. All Israel shall be saved. What?
As it is written.
As it is what?
As it is written.
All right, now I got a problem too. Where is it written that the heathen are going to become us? They try to do it in Isaiah, but they don't read Isaiah. Isaiah tell you they all go into slavery. Yeah. Isaiah said the nation and kingdom that will not serve shall utterly be destroyed. The strangers is going to build up our temples and our walls. Man. So then what you mean as it is written? Obviously this has to be talking about northern and southern kingdom. That's the only thing that is written. Yeah. Read.
There shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
From who?
From Jacob.
Well, how you turning ungodliness from Jacob if you're turning ungodliness from the heathen? Yeah. It don't work. Yeah. So I can never go with that breakdown. Like, I understand it, but I feel that there's more evidence for the other way. Does that mean that the elders is crazy and they bad teachers? No, because their teaching still ends up.
Okay, so they're like disputing the elders or rebuking or rebelling against elders' teaching politely.
In fact, the heathens that try to cleave with us, they got cut off because they didn't do what was right anyway. John Hyrcanus, during the time of the Maccabees, taught the Edomites the law. He said, if y'all don't keep these commandments, I'm gonna kill y'all. All the Edomites began to be Judaized. In Esther, under Mordecai, all the heathen became Jews. Not that they became Israelites,
You stupid nigga. If they became Israelites, yes, they're grafted in. They're Israel now. You stupid nigga. How can they be Jews and not Israel when Jews are Israel?
They started practicing our laws because they were scared of it. It says it for the fear of Israel.
But what's the point of that? What's the benefit of that? They're counted in as one now. Stupid.
They became Jew. So that means we say Sabbath, what they say. Sabbath. I dare one of them to go out there and make a burden, right? So you might as well be a Jew too. I keep Sabbath too. It's Day of Atonement. Ain't nobody working. Ain't nobody working. Ain't none of y'all working, right? And then the heathen gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, nah, I'm not working today. It's new moon, right? Y'all so do no servile work. The heathen think he gonna go and do some servile work, and the Jews is like, hey, it's time.
Man, these guys are always great by themselves. This is why they decline like my invitations to a discussion via Zoom.
Right? Yes. Right? Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey, and let's look at our text, right? That's not being grafted in. That's actually the Israelites being in power and being a light to the Gentiles. Y'all gonna do what we say. You didn't become us. We in control. Like, it's not like one of them heathens.
Why would the heathen do what you say? Like, what benefits is it for them? Because they could just go about their heathen ways, stupid.
Give me this Bible. I'm gonna teach this now. Come on, man. Right? Not like that.
Are we about to go to this? No,
I'm gonna get Jeremiah 11 and show you how we understand this chapter of
Old
Romans.
Testament.
We believe that this is Paul teaching a prophecy of Jeremiah. Can we go look at that? Go to Jeremiah chapter 11, and then y'all gonna see the connection that we're trying to make. And then y'all are gonna understand the grafting in. Right? Brothers gotta stop using that example. You can't graft a watermelon with a grape. Yes, you can. You can tie their stalks together, and they will. Right? Or you can't take an apple.
Or a watermelon with a grape. Yeah, for humans that's impossible, stupid. But for Most High, Most High keeps reminding you dumb niggas that nothing is impossible with the Most High. He can graft a grape to a watermelon, or watermelon to a grape. Because it's the Most High. He can do whatever he wants. And these dumb niggas just don't understand, and they keep underestimating the God they serve, allegedly.
And graft it with an orange tree. Yes, you can. That doesn't mean that it's going to bear proper fruit, but you can do the act of grafting. You can. So brothers got to stop saying that. All right. What's better to say is, if you don't see it as the natural heathen, what's better to say is that you got to be grafted in again.
My fault.
How can you be grafted in again if you're apart? That right there should be where you begin. Read this in Jeremiah. Now y'all gonna see the connection. 11.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter.
My fault. I'm doing some dumb shit because I'm on an iPad. It's different than a computer.
11, verse 11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them.
Go to verse 15.
Verse 15. What hath my beloved to do in mine house?
Whoop.
Seeing she hath wrought rudeness with many, and the holy flesh is passed from thee. When thou doest evil, then thou rejoicest.
So the Lord is talking about Israel. Y'all love being wicked. Goodness has passed from you. Y'all just love to be evil. That's what the Lord is saying in the book of Jeremiah. Read on.
The Lord called thy name a green olive tree.
A what?
A green olive tree.
What was Paul talking about? The olive tree. The Bible said the Lord called thy name a green olive tree. Who is Jeremiah talking to?
Israel.
Jeremiah ain't dealing with the heathens. No. He called down double destruction on the heathen in chapter 17.
That's right.
So you can't do that. Read.
Fair and goodly fruit, with the noise of a great tumult.
Now didn't Paul say the good olive tree? Didn't the Bible just say the fair and goodly fruit olive tree?
Right.
You see the connection? Read.
With the noise of a great tumult, he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken.
And what happened to the branches? They was broken off. So that's not new. It's not a new thing Paul is teaching. This happened in Jeremiah's time.
Right.
Well, then that would mean that Paul is teaching what Jeremiah said. He's not teaching Paul. He's teaching the law and the prophets, like he said in Acts 26 and 22. And basically saying that this prophecy is fulfilled in Christ. That's what Paul is saying. Read.
For the Lord of hosts that planted thee hath pronounced evil against thee. For the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah.
Of who?
Israel and of the house of Judah.
Now you got two olive trees. Goodly fruit, northern and southern kingdom. Read.
Which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger and offering.
He got kind of slick there.
Incense unto the all.
Abomination. Read. That's what the Lord is saying in the book of Jeremiah. Read on.
The Lord called thy name a green olive tree.
A what?
A green olive tree.
What was Paul talking about? The olive tree. The Bible said the Lord called thy name a green olive tree. Who is Jeremiah talking to?
Israel.
Jeremiah ain't dealing with the heathens. No. He called down double destruction on the heathen in chapter 17.
Right.
So you can't do that. Read.
Fair and goodly fruit, with the noise of a great tumult.
Now, didn't Paul say the good olive tree? Didn't the Bible just say the fair and goodly fruit olive tree?
Right.
You see the connection? Read.
With the noise of a great tumult, he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken.
And what happened to the branches? They was broken off. So that's not new. It's not a new thing Paul is teaching. This happened in Jeremiah's time.
Right.
Well, then that would mean that Paul is teaching what Jeremiah said. He's not teaching Paul. He's teaching the law and the prophets, like he said in Acts 26 and 22. And basically saying that this prophecy is fulfilled in Christ. That's what Paul is saying. Read.
For the Lord of hosts that planted thee hath pronounced evil against thee. For the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah.
Of who?
Israel and of the house of Judah.
Now you got two olive trees.
No. You got one olive tree, but you got two houses. You see what I'm saying? I knew I would catch this clown, this stupid nigga. That's why I said viewer discretion advised. There's gonna be vulgarity, it's gonna be profanity tonight. Sorry, or just even going to the night. Sorry, but it's gonna be that way. So, again, if you're not from the trenches, you might want to tune out and catch me alive where I'm not holy water influenced. But right now, it's gonna be a lot of vulgarity and profanity. All right. So, but you caught him, right? It said two houses. It listed two houses, and this stupid dumb nigga said two olive trees. When it said one olive tree, watch. I'm gonna go back.
Goodly fruit, northern and southern kingdom.
It's a stupid nigga right here, man.
Name a green olive tree.
A what?
A green olive tree.
What was Paul talking about? The olive.
All right, so don't worry. I'm gonna write this down. Everybody love it. I'm gonna share my screen after this dumb nigga done.
The Bible
They're talking about a green olive tree. That's it. One green olive tree.
said the Lord called thy name a green olive tree. Who is Jeremiah talking to?
Israel.
Jeremiah ain't dealing with
All right, so Israel is the green olive tree, stupid.
the heathens. He called down destruction. He called down double destruction on the heathen in chapter 17.
That's right.
So you can't do that. Read.
Fair and goodly fruit, with the noise of a great tumult.
Now, didn't Paul say the good olive tree? Didn't the Bible just say the fair and goodly fruit olive tree?
Right.
You see the connection? Read.
With the noise of a great tumult, he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken.
And what happened to the branches? They was broken off. So that's not new. It's not a new thing Paul is teaching. This happened in Jeremiah's time.
So now ask yourself, why do these niggas run from unbiased sports? Ask this. Especially you niggas, Sons of Thunder. Hold on. Damn. Sons of Thunder runs from unbiased sports. Oh, you know what? Let me edit that. Sons of Thunder runs from unbiased sports.
Well, then that would mean that Paul is teaching what Jeremiah said. He's not teaching Paul. He's teaching the law and the prophets, like he said in Acts 26 and 22. And basically saying that this prophecy is fulfilled in Christ. That's what Paul is saying. Read.
For the Lord of hosts that planted thee hath pronounced evil against thee. For the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah.
Of who?
Israel and of the house of Judah.
Now you got two olive trees.
Yeah, that was very slick. Two olive trees. No, you stupid nigga. You got two houses. It says the house of Judah and the house of Israel. That's called two houses, you stupid dumb nigga. That's one olive tree, you dumb nigga, and that's two olive trees, you stupid dumb nigga. Okay? You're coming off like you ain't finished high school, my boy.
Goodly fruit, northern and southern kingdom. Read.
Which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger and offering incense unto Baal.
Abomination. Read.
And the Lord hath given me a knowledge of it, and I know it.
Yeah.
Then thou shalt.
They're done. They're done. They just gave me, oh my God, Jeremiah 11. Let me go there. Let me stop I'm gonna share my screen 1 second. Let me stop the share so I can go to my tab and go to the actual Bible and share what they're reading. but believe me, they are done. La 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 la. Let me share my screen now. These some stupid niggas. Normally all of my evidence, most of my evidence comes from them. Them dumb niggas think the scriptures work for them, and it works for me better. Watch. Okay, so let me pick up where, because they ain't gonna read it all. So Jeremiah, blah 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 blah. Do what I want. Okay, so they are here. So they were at 11. Well, I want to see where it says the olive tree. Where does it say the olive tree? Is my screen sharing? Nope. Let me share my screen. These Sons of Thunder, these Israelites are some stupid niggas trying to reinvent the wheel. All right, so let's just take it from the top. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, hear ye the words of this covenant, and speak unto the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and say thou unto them, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, cursed be the man that obeyeth not the words of this covenant, which I commanded your fathers in the day that I brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, from the iron furnace, saying, obey my voice and do them according to all which I commanded you. So y'all shall be my people. So you got to do what he has commanded you to be his people, and I will be your God. So there's a contingency, you stupid niggas, that I may perform. So now you got to do that so you can perform the oath which I have sworn unto your fathers, to give them a land flowing with milk and honey. And it is this day. Then answered I and said, so be it, O Lord. Then the Lord said unto me, proclaim all these words in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, saying, hear ye the words of this covenant, and do them. For I earnestly protested unto your fathers in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, even until this day, rising early and protesting, saying, obey my voice. Yet they obeyed not. See, these dumb niggas did not obey collectively, okay? Nor inclined their ear, but walked everyone in the imagination of their evil heart. And therefore I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant which I commanded them to do, but they did them not. And then the Lord said unto me, who is me? Jeremiah. A conspiracy is found among the men of Judah, even they conspiracy theorists, and amongst the inhabitants of Jerusalem. So you see, they're all a bunch of conspiracy theorists. Pseudo. They are turned back into the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they didn't believe. And they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their father. You see this stupid bum ass nigga didn't read verse 10. 2 houses, not 2 wild olive trees, or not 2 olive trees, you stupid nigga. Just 2 different houses. Okay. All right. Therefore, wait, let me take a little sip real quick on. I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta do what I gotta do. So this is my fuel. Okay. I can continue. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them. Why? Because the house of Israel and the house of Judah broken the covenant, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go. So they're talking to them as one. The house of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go. So as one, you dumb nigga, go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense. This is a great example that the Most High is making of. This is what I would do. but they shall not save them at all in the times of trouble. What does it say? In the time of trouble, in the time of their trouble. You dig? For according to the number of thy cities were thy gods, O Judah, according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem, have you set up altars to that shameful thing, even altars to burn incense unto Baal. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. What hath my beloved to do in my house, seeing she have wrought lewdness with many, and the holy flesh is passed from thee when thou doest evil? Then thou rejoicest. Sound like a bunch of niggas in America. The Lord called thy name a green olive tree. Okay, here we go. Let me get my pen and paper. Hold on 1 second. These niggas can't fuck with me. Actually, nobody can. Like when anybody, none of my ops. Let me say that. You guys can fuck with me, but none of my ops can. None of my ops can fuck with me when I'm investigating. It's a done deal. I got to a virgin birth. It's a ball game. Now you see Christians stealing my argument, not stealing bar. They are friends. I don't know them, but they're friends. They are borrowing my arguments, taking them, beating up Captain Sardiak with them. So now, watch they now take my Romans 11 position, the Jew and Gentile position. They're gonna now take that, which I permit them to freely. Anybody can do it freely. I don't care. I would like a little credibility, you know what I mean? But you don't get credit, no problem. No problem. But you take that, now I'm gonna give them something else. So Christianity as a whole will be able to just slaughter the one West Hebrew Israelites, Anybody borrow from that doctrine. You dig? So now let me get my pen, my pad, give me a second. You dig? I got the pads and the pen. I don't know why I feel like slap boxing, but yeah, I need me a slap boxing partner. I got to slap a nigga up real fast. I was there at a slap boxing tournament. I swear I'll be in that thing. I'll be in that slap boxing tournament. Like I'm kind of nice in slap boxing. And I just need a pen. But like seriously though, like if y'all feeling froggy, like really, like set it up. Set it up. I slap box you. I want it to be recorded live. I don't want no editing. I'm straight live. But y'all feeling froggy, you know what I mean? I definitely want to get in there slap boxing. Any hood nigga. You know what I mean? Because niggas be talking shit like they can slap box. Like, let's get it. Again, like, let's get it. It's just, I don't want to be brawling, wrestling, and getting dirty. I just want to slap box. I think I'm nice to slap box. Like real talk, I just slapped a couple niggas up who probably could beat me in a real fight. But slap boxing? No sir. No sir. This ain't a real fight. It's slap boxing. So if anybody feel froggy, you dig, or send somebody you know. Get it like I guess 1 minute rounds, because we swing a lot. Give me like 1 minute rounds, like three rounds, 3 1 minute rounds. Or 5, whatever. I got my pet. Like I said, I know Hassan, little bitch ass, but Hassan and Deacon would never slap box me. They would never, especially Hassan. They on some he feeling shit. Broken ass nigga. That nigga won't slap box me. Let me just keep it peaceful. Never mind. I'll retract that invitation. And then they're gonna try to take it to another level. But nah, seriously, like Hassan outside. Listen, we can meet in person, debate, like all that shit like to do. Like, let's do it. Because, like, seriously, like you will be more intimidated meeting me than me meeting you, nigga. All right, so all that rah talk. Even Deacon, like niggas like Captain Cesare, like he tall, still is Gorilla Hebrew, but Gorilla Hebrew. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. All right, so this is Jeremiah. I put Romans, so let me take that paper out. Man, just one slap box, like a little slap box tournament. Niggas really in the trenches. So let me get Jeremiah. And this ain't just reserved for them. It ain't just reserved for Israelites. Just anybody, like anybody in the community. Niggas, apostles, Aquani's niggas, indigenous black man. Like, what's good? Set it up. You know what I mean? As long as you ain't too fucking out of my range. Set it up. Okay, so we're at Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 16. We're talking about the Lord called thy name, right? The name is Israel. So Israel is a good olive tree. Yeah, but like I said, y'all niggas feeling froggy for a good little slap box. This anybody in comedics, all them RBG, even them goofy motherfuckers, like really more. Like, let's get it. Let's set it up and get it. Watch it. I'm trying to tell you, man. I got long arm. I got like maybe they got long arms for his size, and so do I. I'm like 5'11", 6 foot, but my arms are like long, like maybe 6'2", 6'3" guy. So I think it's sweet. And again, this ain't boxing, this ain't fighting. This is slap boxing, and my fingers are pretty long. I got like Arsenio Hall long fingers. I'm gonna slap a nigga up, and I'm ambidextrous. I can do southpaw, orthodox. So. And like I said, my whole life I've been slap boxing like tough niggas who kick my ass in real life, but they lost to me in slap boxing. So I'm definitely feeling myself right now. I'm feeling confident with slap boxing. So yeah, y'all goofy niggas want to, like I said, man, especially niggas that's around New York, like really Hebrew, all them niggas, all those card niggas that's around like Philly, New York, New Jersey niggas, like let's get it. Tri-State, let's get it. It didn't fuck me up, but when I get back right, I'm gonna pull up. Y'all gonna see me go live and pull up on their camps. Like you know right now, I'm not right because pandemic crumbled my shit going on. I'm slowly recovering, but when I get back full throttle, I'm gonna pull up on these bum niggas. All right, so okay, so we got a crucial verse. So we got we got Jeremiah 11:16. It says, the Lord called thy name, which is Israel. That's why the Israelites, a green olive tree. So the Lord's name is a green olive tree. It's fair and of godly fruit. With the noise of a great tumult, he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken off. So write that down, some branches broken off of this olive tree. So it's one big tree, ain't no separation, but some branches of this olive tree that's called by the Lord's name, some branches falling off, okay? So we write that down. Because this is where we're going next. The virgin birth, that's my shit. They can't fuck with me. So now I'm going to with another area where they think they're good at. So I'm the away team. And I'm going to show you my same skills and something like this. All right, so now it says, verse 17, for the Lord of hosts that planted thee have pronounced evil against thee, for the evil of the house of Israel and the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger and offering an incense to Baal. So you see where it says, for the evil of the house of Israel and the house of Judah, so that this lying ass nigga should act like it's two olive trees now. We're reading one olive tree, but two houses of Israel. Okay, so we ain't gonna let him pull that over on us. No, sir. Two houses of Israel. Write that down. And let me put a little link in here in case nigga is this nigga feeling froggy or niggas just want to testify. But either way, I'm for the smoke. Either way, because I really believe niggas can't fuck with me. So that's why I don't do the coward shit that Sakari does. Okay. No, that's not what I want. Damn. Okay, here we go. Timmy Turner, peace. Let me put this link in here. And give me a phone number. If Tone G want to call in, I know he at work. Let me know, man. I can add that phone number in for you. Okay. Here's the link. Nigga wanna smoke or you wanna testify? That's the link. So Tony, you want the phone number at work? Let me know. I'll put that phone number in for you. So now I'm gonna go back. So now we read Jeremiah 11 for ourselves, right? So let me just share my screen again. In context, I read it from verse 1 all the way to 16, 17. So I read it in context. I didn't skip like these little niggas. Shit. I said, like, making some flat boxing going on. I feel like I got to get a little physical with these niggas. Or anybody. They ain't got to be Israelites. Anybody. So people in their feelings, like, well, I'm buying sports. So, like, let's get it. Let's get a little slap boxing going. Let me slap your eyes up real fast. Okay, so again, verse 17, for the Lord of hosts that planted thee hath pronounced evil against thee, for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah. So both houses, not people, not olive trees, you dumb nigga. There's one olive tree right there. A green olive tree, 16. One olive tree, but it's two houses, which they have, okay. And the Lord has given me knowledge of it, and I know it. Then shewest me their doings. Okay. So all right, let me start right there. Let me go back to the video. Let me slow it down. I just dissed you on some conceited battle rap shit. You dig? And I'm gonna play some videos too. Got some off subject videos I'm gonna play. Okay. I went too far, right? Damn. Okay, right here. That's not what Paul said, my boy. Paul was talking to a third audience. And Paul was updating the third audience about what you just said, about how Israel was an olive tree that the Lord respected, and I mean, it was by their side, but they did evil against him. Judah and Northern Israel, the house of Israel. Okay? So both of them indiscriminately did evil against the Lord. So the Lord cut some of them niggas off. They fell off. He set fire to that branch, so some of those branches fell off. And by that way, Gentiles can take the place of those that fallen off and be grafted in. But also the ones that fallen off, they're not done completely. They got a chance of redemption as well. So I don't know what he's talking about, but that's what Paul was talking about to that third audience outside of the house of Judah and Jews. Matter of fact, let me send this link to I think it stopped sharing anyway. So let me send this link to Drew Meach. Let me send the LJ too. Yeah, and then this is Black Man. He's wild. Let me send this link to LJ too. Let me go back and forth like Aaliyah. Let me share my screen. Wait, no. Hold on one second. Let me use this restroom. You dig? All right. Let's get back to it.
How you gonna do that? Through Christ. And that's what Paul is actually trying to teach. He's trying to teach you the Savior. So he gotta explain the Old Testament to you
So I know
in context.
Captain got no choice but to debate me if I wanted to debate him on this topic because he lost the virgin birth. So, so now they're going to amp it up. If he declines, and then, you afraid of him by sport, he beat your ass, whatever. But I don't want Captain. I want these Sakari ass niggas or the people who want to be Sakari, and even the ones who left from Sakari. I want them bum niggas to talk to me this topic. Only if they run, then I'll beat up Captain again. And this time I'll be more aggressive than last time. I was trying to be nice. Nah. I see how I got tricked. So I'm gonna be a little more aggressive and assertive.
Of the Savior. Right. That's how he got to teach you. Because how you gonna come back in? The law says if you miss the Sabbath, what I got to do to you? Kill you. Y'all act like y'all don't know? The Lord said if you don't come to Passover, what happened?
You're cut off.
You're cut. The branches are broken off. Hey, watch this. Watch that. We teaching that later. The Lord said if you're a homosexual, what? You're gonna die. You're gonna break your head with a rock. That branch is broken off. But how do
If you're homosexual, you're gonna die how? The Most High or you? You ain't even clarifying.
I bring that branch back in? Christ. Because in Christ, you can repent for them sins that under 2 or 3 witnesses, Moses said what? You gotta die. Y'all understand?
Yeah, I don't know about all that bullshit.
So understanding that will help y'all understand the grafting in. So now, I prefer you teach it the way I did. My elder didn't say my way is the best way. He always said, I know how to teach it both ways. And he took the time to teach it both ways. He do the same thing with Cornelius.
Your elder is a fool.
Brothers teach Cornelius is a heathen. He'll stand there with you and teach you Cornelius. And even as a heathen and show you Cornelius had to bow to Peter. Because the heathen's gonna have to bow. Cornelius said he had to go through the Jew to get to God. That's what prophecy said. They will grab the skirt of him who is a Jew and say, I will go with you because I have heard that God is with you. Right? So if Cornelius a heathen, what did he do? He bowed and he went through Peter. Ain't that what the heathen got to do to get to God? They got to go through the Israelites. So even if you teach that Cornelius' house got blessed, what's the end result? He got Israel's the top nation. But if you teach that Cornelius is an Israelite from the northern kingdom,
which there is no biblical proof at all that Cornelius is an Israelite from the house kingdom. This was, again, like I said before, every example that you read of a Gentile or a heathen getting mercy from the Most High or Jesus Christ, these wicked, stupid high school dropout, ex-con Israelites, One West Israelites, are going to tell you that's an Israelite because they can't deal with God dealing with non-Israelites. So they're going to make all non-Israelites God dealt with Israelites. So just be prepared for that. But again, on this topic right here, you're gonna see me back in the, you're gonna see me on my channel, but you're gonna see me on Sunday TV on the big stage debating this with one of these stupid niggas.
it even makes better sense.
Yeah.
Why? Because if he's an actual Edomite,
because if you've been watching Sunday lately, like, see, he been calling me out. He wants me back in the ring, but it won't be against Israel doctrine because I don't think he disagrees with anything that I never know him to like be a One West guy. So they don't know that. So I got to hit up Sunday to be like, yo, Israel doctrine is pretty much going to agree with everything I agree on. Let's debate something outside the Bible. And you guys know, outside the Bible, I'm 100% science. And he's probably not. So we can dance then, but it'd be a non-biblical debate. And we could do the birth control. You know how I do with that. You dig? I'll kick a nigga ass with birth control. Or we could do the prisoner pipeline. You dig? All that. We do that. And that's what I'm good at. Okay? I don't take losing sides. So if you hear about me debating somebody, just know I got the winning side. I just got to execute. Like the USA team. Yo, Steve Kerr was so smart to bench that overrated bum-ass nigga Tatum. Oh, my God. Tatum shouldn't even be there, to be honest. It should have been Jaylen Brown. Derek White, I like him there because his defense, scrappiness, I like that about him. Most superstars don't have that. That's why they got Drew Holiday and him. I like those picks. But I believe Highland Burton, that stupid bum nigga from Indiana, should not be there. It should have been Trae Young, Kyrie, or I prefer, or both of them, Ja Morant. Okay, his ability to break down the defense, because Trae Young and Ja Morant, they use the screen and roll very well, and they can score off that very well. So the other nations have been doing that to us very well. Why not do it back to them? But we don't have a point guard who can do that. No point guard. Curry can't do that. No point guard that's there can do that. Drew Holiday or Derek White cannot do that. That's Trae Young and Ja Morant. But maybe Cat Williams should have been there. I'm thinking about like his size, his presence was needed because I see Serbia had like hella third, fourth chances on rebounds. Like, what's going on here? So maybe somebody should not have been there, and maybe Cat Williams for size to get some rebounds, man. And he's a threat on the outside. He's a great 3-point shooter. So I think, and he could have been like the guy bodying the best player in the world, Jokic. He could have been bodying him instead of LeBron.
how is his house being blessed when they are the people of the Lord's curse forever? How is he getting the Holy Spirit when what is crooked cannot be made straight? And Esau is the most profane, and wisdom will not dwell in a body that is subject to sin. So it makes more sense that he's actually a brother, right? And that's the way that I think it should be taught. You should acknowledge people's breakdowns, because to call it breakdown.
So the branches are broken off. The Most High set fire to so basically the branches of the olive tree is Israel, and the branches represent Israel as well, Israelites. So some branches were burnt off, and they were burned and broken off. As a result of being burned, they were broken off. The Most High ain't want to deal with them because they were evil, and they didn't hearken to his covenant. So there's a void. So since they was broken off, that means there's missing branches. So that's why in Romans 11, Paul said, yo, the Gentiles are going to have a chance to replace those Israelites and be grafted in. But even the Israelites who are broken off, they still have a chance to be grafted back in as well. They just got to get it right. So that's the message on that. So Timmy Turner says, that man named Towns. But Steve Kerr was correct. And like even Anthony Edwards, I don't believe he's the future because y'all seen him versus the Celtics, but he didn't take a lot of shots that was there because he's second guessing. Like he has that problem. That's the problem I got in the gym. I got shots, but I like don't take them, and I'll try to do something else. Maybe it'd be a turnover, and the gym be mad and be like, "Yo, man, take the fucking shot." So Anthony Edwards and Tatum. Well, Anthony Edwards have that problem. Tatum don't have that problem. Tatum's problem is that he settles on 3-pointers too much, and so does Anthony Edwards. They don't believe in their ability to score from different angles, like other players in the NBA. And that's why I say Edwards not ready. He's not ready. Nah, he probably will never be ready because he got a lot of potential. But the fact that he settles and don't know like his go-to spots. Like you see Kevin Durant, he gets to his spot and shoot it. Embiid last night got to his spot, free throw line. He's nailing it. Like Edwards, what's your spot? You know what I mean? Like when somebody playing, look, when people play good D on you, so what? You get to your spot, you shoot. But when Edwards is getting D on him, he don't have a spot to shoot where he knows going in. That's why KD hit those 2 big buckets, the 3-pointer and a jump shot, because he got spots where most likely this is the bucket. Yeah, man. So Towns would have been a big threat because he's a body where he could definitely replace Tatum bum ass because Tatum shoots 3-pointers anyway, and he ain't a better 3-point shooter than Karl Anthony Towns. So I felt like Towns was a better Olympian than Tatum, but definitely Jaylen Brown. Because Tatum was just selling like, dude, you're not even a good 3-point shooter, man. Championship shooting air balls and all type of stuff. Dude. I got Big Meech in the house.
Yo.
Yeah, Paige, yeah. So I was going over this Sons of Thunder video, and they delivered me something by mistake that's going to kill them later. And not just them. When I say them, I'm talking about One West as a collective. But before I reveal that, I was talking about the Olympics. And like I said, this is my opinion. Let me be honest. I'm normally wrong when it comes to NBA basketball. All right, so let me disclose that. So when I talk and I give predictions and opinions, I'm normally wrong in the NBA. Not football, but NBA basketball, I'm normally wrong. Okay, so let me put that out there. So with that being said, I felt like Steve Kerr is smart. He's a genius for not playing that overrated guy named Tatum, who just settled for 3-pointers and won't drive. If you think about the series of Mavericks, he shot 3-point. He's not good at it. So it took everybody else to like make up for his garbageness. Like, dude, so I was saying, like, with KD last night when he played against Serbia, he got to his spot. It don't matter what, and because you play ball. There's no such thing as great defense if I get to my spot.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I got to my spot as defense, okay? Because now I got a high probability of making a shot. So for me, I like to throw hook shots, inside the foul line. Well, preferably my right hand. For any angle, I'm really good at it. So if I could wiggle myself, pound the ball, get below the free throw line, you didn't play good D on me. If I miss, I just missed because I can't make everything. You dig? Nobody can make everything, but my percentage is like probably 70 to like 80% when I get inside the free throw line in my post. So what I was saying was, if B got to his spot, he made big shots. Kevin Durant got to his spot, he make big shots. All right. So I'm talking about spots where you can shoot a jump shot, not a 3-pointer and not a layup. Okay. What I was saying was Tatum, like what is his spot? Nobody knows. We don't know it. Anthony Edwards, what's his spot? Who knows? We don't know.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm saying, like, Anthony Edwards, he's not for me. But don't get influenced by my opinion, because I guess I'm normally wrong. But so you don't be wrong like me. But what I'm just saying is that I don't believe in my wrongness. I don't believe that Anthony Edwards is ready in the next 2 years to be the next guy up. I believe he got a long way to go, like 3-4 years more to go. And Tatum is a wrap. It's a wrap for Tatum. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think I had high hopes for Tatum, like when he at first came out, but seeing
We
him
all
in the
did.
finals,
We all did. See, the thing about Tatum, I got to cut you off, is because Richard Jefferson was like a Tatum. Richard Jefferson had all the potential to be the next guy. Like, he was more gifted than Vince Carter. Richard Jefferson. But he fell short, bro. He never met his potential. So Tatum is falling off. Like, we thought Tatum should be like averaging 35, 32, 31 points a game. With all of his ability, like, the dude, it seems like he can. It's at sometimes, in some points, it seems like nobody can guard Tatum. Sometimes he make it look like nobody can guard me.
yeah.
But then he'll just rely on 3-pointers. And then, like, against Golden State, like, he was exposed versus them. When he couldn't score, like, Iguodala and Klay Thompson, like, I think that was an eye opener for me. Like, oh shit, Tatum, you ain't that guy. Like, it means, can you see Iguodala or Klay Thompson do anything with Durant? Like, nah, Durant gonna get a shot off.
Yeah.
That's the thing about him. That's what Dwayne Wade's Kobe Bryant type player. Like, yo, they're gonna get their shot off. Nothing you can do it. You could make them tired, fatigued. But Kobe, Dwayne Wade, they're gonna get their shot off. AI, they're gonna get their shot off. You better just hope it don't go in. And I don't see Anthony Edwards, Tatum. I don't see them in that category of AI, Dwayne Wade, and Kobe Bryant, where no matter how good do you play, they're gonna get your shot off. I see Anthony Edwards versus Celtics didn't take shots. He's overpassing the ball. Like, yo, what are you doing? No, I'm sorry, not the Celtics. I keep saying Celtics. I meant the Mavericks. Sorry.
Yeah.
For confusing. The Mavericks. Against the Mavericks, he had open shots and he would not take them. He kept overpassing the ball.
I mean, even with the when they played the Nuggets too, like, he had good games, but there was games where he should have had 30 and he had like 16, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, he and, like, but Kyrie did the same thing. Remember Kyrie, the first game against the against the Celtics?
Kyrie
Like,
pissed me off, man.
Yeah, like, yo, what do you see? But that's the difference in him and AI. That's why I don't like the AI Kyrie comparison at all. That's a terrible comparison. You're disrespecting AI. AI ain't doing that stupid shit Kyrie did. AI averaged 30. He's gonna give you 30. All right. AI gonna give you what he averaged every game.
Yeah, and it's like with Kyrie, it's like, bro, it shouldn't take somebody, talking crap to you for you to put up 40. You should be putting up 40 because it's the freaking playoffs.
Don't forget, you're allegedly unguardable.
Yeah. And Luka's putting up 30, 40 regardless.
Because he's really see the difference between allegedly unguardable Kyrie and who's really unguardable. Luka is really, like, nobody NBA, not one person can guard Luka. Not one person can guard Jokic. Not one person can guard Embiid. Not one person can guard Giannis. Like, these are Ja Morant. Like, these guys are unguardable. Ja Morant got a counter for everything. And the difference in him and Kyrie is that he's longer, and he is more athletic.
I think Kyrie has a
So
really good game, but when
that
it comes to his consistency, because like when you watch Kyrie, I like his game because like especially on offense, and Mon Shumpert put it a good way. He said when he has the ball and he's on offense, he's guarding the ball from you. And
yeah,
I've never seen anyone really play like how Kyrie does, but
not
it's just the
nobody.
consistency for me. That's the only thing. Like when he went to Boston from the Cavs, he really got exposed for,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, yeah. And even when he went to the Nets, it was like, okay, you can't play with nobody but LeBron and do something.
yeah. Now, 100%. But the Celtics was the first opener. We're like, okay, he ain't him. Like he's okay,
Yeah,
but he
he needs
ain't
some
him.
help.
Yeah, he
Well,
ain't him.
actually, he had a bunch of help, but those were honestly that was like if he won a championship with those guys, Kyrie would have been up there for me because those are young guys, but they're still good, but they
Yeah,
need they need
yeah.
that coach and that mentoring.
No, but you said it best. They had help. He had help. He had 100% help over there.
Oh yeah, and then I put Kyrie below where James Harden was, like at his peak, at his
Oh
prime.
yeah, of course. I got Kyrie below AI. If you put AI with Tatum and Brown and that Celtic team, man, don't forget what AI had already going in the
Yeah,
championship and every year playoffs. If he had that Celtic help, oh my God, AI probably have 2, 3 rings with that
yeah,
AI
yeah.
with that Celtic help.
Yeah, he would have been yelling at Tatum, "Hey, get off that 3-point line, man! Get on that block."
Well, yeah, well, he wouldn't care because give me the ball, get out the way.
Yeah,
Give me the ball, get out the way. Like I'll do it. He scored like 50-something points for the Lakers the first game. Like they had no answer for him.
yeah,
I just called the answer. They had no answer for him. So imagine trying to double him like the Lakers did, triple team him with a Tatum and Brown on that same team and a Horton. Like, are you serious? Like Horton had 30 points.
yeah.
Like this dude had Aaron McKee, bro. Eric Snow.
Eric Snow.
Are we serious? So
No,
like
man, that was funny because man, I remember I used to be like, man, who is Eric Snow when he was on the Cavs, man? It was like him, Zelgauskas, Drew Gooden, and that one light skinned dude with braids, Ira Newble. Who are these guys?
my man had Matt Geiger one year, bro. He had Matt Geiger. Like, come on, bro. Theo
Oh
Ratliff
man.
and then traded from a tumble who couldn't score for shit and couldn't guard no authentic center at all. It was like it was a joke team, and AI broke them to the number one, past everybody in the East to the team with the Lakers. Lakers, by the way, for you guys who don't know, the Lakers swept everybody on the West. Nobody got one win versus the Lakers. They made AI with a bunch of bums. He was the first team to get one win in the entire playoffs against the Lakers. Again, guys, go Google it. The Lakers never lost until they ran into AI.
Hey, so do you have LeBron over Kobe?
Hell, I always had LeBron over Kobe. There's no comparison. There's,
Okay.
there's no like LeBron is like damn. I mean, like LeBron is damn. Like I think he's out of position. I think he should have always been the point guard. I
That's Le
think,
Coach, Le GM, Le Point Guard.
yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I hate when guys compare him to Kobe. Like, yeah, stop. Yeah, I just hate LeBron at that point. Like the
If
only
there's a
person.
guy that can be given the name Mr. Basketball, it's LeBron to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Look at the guy. The guy like 40 something, and he still is still great. Like he's not like okay. Like he's still
Like
great.
like think of this scenario. I think in my eyes, LeBron would be the best. If you could have 5 players who are the same person and it be LeBron, there is no other team that is winning that.
Yeah, I'm
Like
taking right now.
if
Like when it comes to Mike and LeBron, for me, it's like I'm like 50-50. But if you ask me who am I picking in the all-time team, it's LeBron. I'm picking LeBron over Michael Jordan every. I'm picking
it
Shaq
just
first.
depends on the type of question that you ask. You
Yeah, it
know,
depends. Yeah, but if you say make your team, Ron, I got Shaq and LeBron.
Jack. Oh,
Yeah, I got I got Shaq and LeBron. I got Shaq first, LeBron second. Now Mike might be third if you don't pick him, but I got Shaq, LeBron my first two picks. This dude LeBron is he's just amazing, man. He's still doing it now. He just amazing, bro. He just there's no way to describe this guy. He's like an alien.
like even without like, because you think about it, LeBron doesn't have some of those skills. You know, like some of that footwork, but dude
That's the
is
only thing. That's the
still,
only thing. And he's still great. If LeBron,
yeah. I feel like if he had those skills and that footwork,
he
it
would be
would be
the best
undisputed.
ever.
He would be the
He
best. Yeah,
best. The only person who could dethrone him would be Jokic, because
yeah.
Jokic right now is the best in the world. Like he got the footwork, he got the touch. Like he just perfect. He could
He almost
pass.
brought his team over America, bro. Like that's bro. That game was
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah. Jokic is a perfect player. And if LeBron had that footwork, he would have been the first perfect player before Jokic. Look, Jokic is a perfect player. Like you can't get more perfect than Jokic. He's perfect. Matter of fact, he's slightly imperfect because he shot a couple of 3-pointers last night, last evening, and last afternoon, and he missed them.
Yeah,
He missed all of his 3-point attempts. Had he made those, Serbia would be advancing. So he's almost perfect because he can't shoot 3-pointers that well, but he's almost perfect. But
this is today. This is tomorrow.
yeah,
Why are you erasing the numbers?
that's a bad man. Jokic is a bad. I wish LeBron would have worked on footwork, man. That was my
Footwork,
constant,
yeah.
yeah. That was my constant criticism of LeBron. Like LeBron, he think he's
Like there
supposed to.
shouldn't be clips. There shouldn't be clips where his footwork is getting confused. But because that's what used to be my hang up on LeBron. Like LeBron, you're gonna be in the league for a little bit. You need to just learn some footwork, my guy. But
Bruh.
he started perfecting that jumper a little bit. Like I really started liking his jumper after some years. Because it was always all right. Like he would get hot, he'll hit 50, go for a bunch of threes, but then the next game he really can't hit threes like that.
Yeah,
But his jumper got more consistent,
it
and
did.
he really started involving the team more.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. LeBron should be point guard. I believe if LeBron is point guard, there is no need for a D'Angelo, and there's no need for Austin Reeves. Like what they could have did was trade those guys and got a shooter. Like even
Yeah.
though boy, what's the boy for that left Indiana, the shooter dude?
Left hand. Paul George? No, wait, no, not Indiana.
Who just trying to get over Westbrook? Remember they took Westbrook instead.
Oh man, I can't remember.
But anyway, shooters like that,
Yeah.
like because he's the point guard and he's very good at it. And he's tall. He's like Magic Johnson. Like he's like 2.0 Magic Johnson. I think that was his calling. He's the point guard, nobody else, and he just need aggressive players. That's it. Like he don't need defensive players and like Chalmers was perfect. Chalmers was a defensive player. I mean, he could hit a set shot 3-pointer. He was good.
Shoot, Chris Bosh was perfect, man. I used to love watching him play. I don't know why. I just like lefties. I like watching lefties play.
Yeah, Bosh was a beast till he got sick, man. Or something happened to him. Yeah, he was a beast until that happened, and then his career is over.
Yeah.
Something happened to him. Yeah, he got injured or sick. Something happened to him. But LeBron calling was to be point guard, and I think he fought against that. He's like playing small forward, point forward, whatever. But he was supposed to be point guard like Magic Johnson, and just have
I think LeBron is better. I think he's better off the dribble than off the triple threat.
Yeah, you're right. Now, yeah. That's his gift. His gift is like roaming around the court because he finds easy layups and easy dunks when he does that. Because you can see the Olympic team. You got like these high IQ guards getting LeBron like easy buckets. And I know he like, damn, that feels good.
Yep.
Wow, that feels good. Easy layup. I wish I could do that, but nah, it ain't gonna happen.
I know he can't wait to get back home so he can put that dye back in his beard.
Yeah, if he, that's what I was hoping. I was hoping my favorite player goes to the Lakers, which is Trae Young. If Trae Young went to the Lakers, I believe they'll have a good shot at the title. It don't mean they'll win, but
Yeah.
it'd be a good shot. Trade who you got to trade, just because like they got like a tall off guard on the team. Keep him and have him shooting guard, but really he can't shoot. He just defensively have him with Trae Young, and get rid of D'Angelo and Austin Reeves for Trae Young. And I believe that's the best. That's the best because Trae Young and John Morant, they're hella great. So is Murray with like screens.
Yo, you know, one of my questions was, why
Mhm.
wasn't Damian Lillard selected for the Team USA?
Well, you saw how he played this year. You see
Yeah.
how he played this year? Like he was like, yo, when he was forced to pass, like, no. Nobody forced him to pass. He elected to be a passer. He was horrible at it. Turnover. He's a horrible passer, man. Like he wouldn't have fit at all. Like they need a John Morant, a Trae Young type passer. Not Lillard be no better than Halliburton, bro. Halliburton looks terrible, and so would have Lillard. Looks terrible out there.
Yeah, I think it was smart Halliburton didn't play either.
Yeah, but he shouldn't even be there, to be honest. He's like Brunson or Trae Young or John Morant should have been. It should be John Morant really should have been. John Morant should have been there. Like he's unguardable.
Yeah.
He get everybody involved. He gets to the hole. Like he's
not aggressive.
He's a full package. He should have been. He's like unselfish. So he should have been there. And the ball in his hand. Like man, oh my god, he'd have killed Serbia guards. He'd have killed them dudes. You know what I mean? Left them falling around the place. Yeah. I don't know why they chose Halliburton over John Morant. That was just straight stupid. That was stupid, man.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised, like, you know, Embiid got kind of exposed a little bit because they doubled him. He turned the ball over a lot on the passes. He got stuck, turned the ball over a lot. But you need him there because he pretty much neutralized Jokic. Jokic can do what he did before. Like you know what I mean? He was kind of neutralized, and he's going to neutralize Gobert and the France team. So none of those bigs going to do crazy. Nothing. They ain't going to do shit.
Yeah, I think they're going to put KD on Wemby.
Yeah, they're going to have to. And Wemby don't shoot like KD, so it don't matter what he does. Let him shoot. Like Gilbert Arenas pointed out, he's like 4 for 14 his last game against who was that they played? Australia, whatever, 8-4 or France. I forgot who they played, but they're like 4. Like Germany.
The only reason that they really anywhere is because of Fournier and another dude.
Yeah. So
Fournier putting up numbers.
Yeah, what you call is not ready. Yeah, you know what? So was Bogdanovich, but once it got close,
Oh yeah,
yeah, now make that shot.
yeah.
You can't make it now, can you? That's like me too. Like when I'm on like a high power team, and I'm playing against a high power team. Now my shots don't look the same no more. Now I'm shooting air balls, I'm bricking because the pressure's on. If I miss, I gotta guard this guy over here. You dig? So it's like shit. I gotta make. You know what I mean? So it's more like stress to make the shot.
Yeah.
So Fournier,
like bro, I was working the other night, and these two guys came in. They were bowling. Like, hey, you wanna bowl with us? I was like, yeah, sure. I started bowling with them. I'm like, oh dang, these guys are good, dude. I shot my worst game. It was like 116.
Okay.
No, bro, it was worse than that.
Dang,
Yeah.
You got splits. You didn't pick up nothing. You get splits.
And I think I started noticing what I do towards the end of the game. I try to get down really low and it messes up my shot. So if I don't do that and if I just kind of throw it from where I'm standing at, I usually hit a lot better. Because I did that towards the end and I hit like strike, 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 strike. And I'm like, okay, this is where I need to start bowling at. But it had been a minute too, but even still, I'm usually hitting like 150, 140 at the lowest. You know,
Yeah,
I think
and
last time I came back and bowled, I hit like 200 something. It was like my first game in like 2 months. I was
yeah,
going.
but that's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not ready for me because, bro, if I see anything under the 200, like I am upset. Under
Yeah.
200, I'm mad as hell. Like when I bowl, I expected minimum 200. That's it. I don't want to see a 190 nothing. Yeah, I be spot my friends 60 pins. Like, and sometimes, and of course I lose because all they gotta do is bowl 230. That's like 290. No, I'm sorry. All they gotta do is bowl a 150. And that's a 210. All they
Oh
do
no,
is
if
bowl
I bowl against
40.
you, I'm gonna get some practice in. Because with some practice, I'm really at like a 190,
Nah,
200 average up there.
ain't no practice with me. Ain't no practice. We
No.
start.
I'm a practice before I even bowl with you.
But guess what? See, I'm smart. We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
be in the
different lanes.
groove.
No, but I'm so smart. What I'm trying to tell you is that we're gonna do a different lane. As soon as you get comfortable, I'm gonna say, all right, what lane you want? All right, cool. Come to lane over
Yeah.
here. Come this lane over
No,
here.
I'm used to moving. I'm used to moving with the league. They like every what was it? After 2 games, we switch lanes, and after 2 games, we switch lanes again.
Yeah, but you gotta start to look. So that practice been nothing before because every lane is different. So you can't practice on 17 and 18 and think that practice is gonna pay off on 20 and 21 and 22. It's not because that lane is different. It might be tighter, less oil, more oil. So you don't know. So
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is I'm out of practice in bowling in general. Like I'm gonna get back into bowling before I bowl if I ever bowl you. Like I won't be coming off no 6 months no bowling. Nah, it's gonna be 6 months to a year straight bowling, and we're gonna get it.
all right, so look, let me respond to Timmy Turner. I like Reeves, Timmy Turner, but in basketball, it's about chemistry. Reeves is a good player, and I think LeBron is stumping him, like he did Ingram and he did Kuzma. Look how and Horton. Look how great they're playing now, and even Caldwell Pope. They're all playing. Caldwell Pope's a champion. Look how great they're playing. I think LeBron is in denial of his true role, which is point guard. So if he plays point guard, certain people can grow with him. But Reeves is playing point guard behind D'Angelo, and then LeBron's playing point guard. So he stumping that growth. So I don't want to get rid of Reeves because he's not good. I believe Reeves got Steve Nash potential. Like I got high hopes for Reeves. I just don't believe it's going to happen in the Lakers with LeBron. So somebody got to go, either LeBron or Reeves. But I think once they split, you're going to see Reeves go crazy, especially on a booty team. Like Reeves going to go super crazy. So, and plus Reeves is deferring to LeBron too more. So the reason why I said get rid of Reeves, because a guy like Trae Young and John Morant, they're not going to defer LeBron. They're not. Like Trae Young and John Morant, they believe it's their time. Like the hell with LeBron, it's my time. So they're not going to defer to LeBron. They're going to take crazy shots and take control of the game, like kind of like how Rondo did. When Rondo was there, Rondo was like, "Nah, give me the fucking ball, move, LeBron," and they won a championship. Like look, and they got rid of Rondo because Rondo would not defer to LeBron. So hell no, I'm not deferring. Give me the ball. I'm the point guard, and that's how Trae Young and John Morant will be. Like Reeves got to like. I thought Reeves this should have been Reeves' year this year. It should have been all about Reeves, but it wasn't. It was all about LeBron, and Reeves suffered for that matter. But Reeves played pretty good this year. My son trying to wake up. All right.
Donuts.
So now I'm gonna play the video. All right. Oh no. I'm gonna play the video, but let me show you what they gave me by mistake. All right, Meet, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Click it. Okay. So what they did was they gave me Jeremiah 11 by mistake.
Oh yeah, I was on
Now
when they
you see
yeah.
Now you see verse 16. It says
Yep.
green olive tree. Okay, and then verse 17 it says the house of Israel and of the house of Judah. Now what this sick dumb nigga did was, because this is viewer discretion advised, right? So I'm using like vulgarity, I'm using profanity tonight only. Tonight. So this is a viewer discretion advised. So this is not for the timid. Yes. Hi. Okay, so this is not for the timid. I'm going to be using strong language tonight. Okay, so it says the house of Judah and the house of Israel. So what this lying dumb nigga did was for Son of Thunder, he said, you see that? It's talking about two olive trees. He said it's talking about two olive trees. No, you stupid guy. It's talking about two houses, not two olive trees. It's one olive tree, two houses. So that's a slick way to introduce another olive tree. It's one olive tree and there's two houses. It's the house of Israel and the house of Judah, like 17, like verse 17 says it is.
So he said there's two separate trees, but verse 16 says there's one tree.
Right.
Yeah, because they're not two separate nations. They're just, well, I guess they could be in a sense, but still they would.
Could be. Okay, so but
yeah,
don't get caught up in that. The two nations.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they'll get you with Ezekiel. Go.
Yep.
So what we want to focus on is, bro, give us two olive trees. Okay? Give us two olive trees, but we only read one. And we're reading that there's two houses part of that olive tree. We're reading the house of Israel and the house of Judah. And guess what? It says nothing about the northern Israel tribe only went evil. It says both of them went evil. What do you want? Go. Want this?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset about it.
No cartoons?
I wanted that.
What's
I just was eat that like a baby. I was eat that like a baby. I'm going to please. Yummy.
Man, I gotta put some water in it. It was dry.
Here.
Mm.
Here for you.
Thank you. Yo, you ever heat up rice in the rice cooker and you don't put no water in it and it be dry?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Oh man, I heat up this quinoa. I forgot to put water in it. That's all. Quinoa is even worse than rice when you don't put no water in it. It'd be extra dry.
Yeah, but let me help you out, my young guy. Olive oil, the quinoa. Okay? And you ain't got to worry about it.
Olive oil?
Yeah. There you go. And your rice. Olive oil, the rice, olive oil everything. Spaghetti, all that stuff. And you'll see that it's a big difference. And you ain't got to worry about it. It'll never be dry again. It'll always be correct.
Well, it's just when I'm heating it back up. Like after I first
olive
make
oil.
It's all, yeah.
Olive oil. You heat it back up, put a little bit of olive oil. and that thing gonna be good.
I feel like it would taste weird because with my quinoa, it's like a cereal recipe. So I put like sweet stuff in it and milk and all this other stuff.
The olive oil make it taste great. Yeah, just keep in mind that most restaurants they put olive oil in all that shit, bro. That's why it tastes so good. In most restaurants, they put olive oil. Just if you really think back at what you ordered, if you think about the ingredients, I guarantee olive oil is in there. Or if not olive oil, it's gonna be in oil, corn oil, vegetable oil. There's gonna be oil in there.
Yeah.
Especially with rice. Like Chinese people, every Chinese restaurant put oil in their rice. Every last one of them. And that's why it tastes good.
Go outside and stay away from trees and power lines.
Dude, they got a really good rice down here. It's specifically how they do rice for sushi. And I went to go get a poke bowl, which is like, it'll be like, raw salmon, raw tuna, whatever, and whatever else you want in it with rice. And it had sushi rice. So I was like, let me get sushi rice. It has like vinegar in it, and it tastes so good.
Yeah, well, sub they make with olive oil and vinegar. Right? I mean, oil and vinegar. Yeah, they ask you want oil and so that mixture is like banging.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I get that on my sub sandwiches too.
But normally, when you're dealing with like carbohydrates, you want olive oil.
Right.
Rice, noodles, things like that. You want olive oil. Quinoa, olive oil.
I'm gonna try it out when I make this food tomorrow.
And then you just messed my life up today because I was not planning on leaving, but you said sushi, so now I'm gonna go to ShopRite and buy the little sushi rolls.
Yeah, because dude, I was at the Pokeball place that had sushi rice. I was like, what is this? Like, oh, it has vinegar in it. I'm like, shoot, sign me up. No, it was banging, man. I got this. Ooh, I might have to have that for lunch today. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, in you go.
All right, so can you see my screen still?
Let me see. Yeah, I see it.
All right. Let me play the rest of the video. Okay, so we caught them in a lie. There's no 2 olive trees. There's 1 olive tree and there's 2 houses, right? So you caught them in a lie. All right. Let's
They don't realize too that so when he talked to the Christian, he changed his position 3 times. He said the broken off branches, that's northern Israel. And then he said it's southern Judah. And then he said it's a mix of both. So he cut himself when he said a mix of both. But when he went to this Jeremiah 11, proving that it is a mix of both, now you can't make it about northern and southern anymore. Right. It has to be about blinded and not blinded.
Right.
Which is exactly what Paul does. So I don't even know why it was stood out was if a Christian, but that Christian, okay, he was low-key prepared. He knew exactly where to take them, what to say. It takes a Christian that's like 2% prepared for them to stumble. That's why when they get to us, they be like, hey, don't post that video, man. Hey, please don't do that.
Or they be like, hey, what's your number? Like, can we talk again?
Yeah.
I side a deacon and he call you personally. Yo, I'm gonna create my personal phone. Like, yeah. Yo, so Garfield. So it looks like Garfield and Cesario was on like a clubhouse, and Garfield disclosed that before the split, he said Deacon was drilling him on questions about historical Israelites. So and like Garfield said, he wondered why. Like when they hung up, he wondered why he was drilling him. So he said he felt like something was going on amongst their ranks, which it was eventually. So Garfield thinks that they were debating the ancient Israelites at some point with Gorilla Hebrew, and Gorilla Hebrew was probably wrong, making up shit, and Deacon was probably right. So when he was drilling Garfield, he got the answers that Garfield had, and that was enough for Deacon. Like, all right, nigga, you wrong.
Dang.
So
yeah, bro, that's all it takes.
But Captain Zaryak is against Deacon and Hassad and ones who left. I'm for them. So there's a difference. I'm for them standing up against this stupid bully, ex-con, high school dropout bully. So I'm applauding them to walk away like men. Like, hey man, we think you're stupid. Like, yeah, we think you're stupid. Like what you're saying is wrong, and we think you're stupid. So we're out. So I respect that. So Captain stuck on one West doctrine, which some Israelites is like don't care about. Like, nah, that shit is wrong. So that's what these Israelites was trying to do a little bit, but they were wrong too. The Sons of Thunder were wrong too with Romans 11. So let me see. Is my screen still sharing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna press play.
Wrong. The fruit of their breakdown is Israel is the top nation. How is that wrong? Right? It's just their interpretation of who's who, which the Bible don't specify. Hey, they went that way with it, and we went this way. But at the end of the day, who's the top nation? Israel. And that's the point. Because the Lord said He will do what? He will put us at the top of the mountaintops. And all these nations are going to flow unto us. Right? Go to Isaiah. You want to say something?
God, because, and I know you're about to go to Isaiah. I want to speak to that point. Like, it's proper with prophecy, right? That breakdown. Because go to Zechariah 14.
So here they go with this prophecy stuff. Like they keep saying prophecy, this and that, and I said it earlier. I said, what if you're debating against a Muslim or an atheist who don't care about prophecy? Like, so
yeah.
you gotta now say, how can I beat that guy? So what if an atheist, a Muslim, takes an unbiased sports position in virgin birth, who don't care about prophecy making sense? They're like, I don't give a shit. That's your problem. Joseph ain't the dad. Now what?
Mm-hmm.
Just an L? Yo, so you got to be a Bible believer for me to win? Like, yo, it either says what it says or it doesn't, man. We're reading literature, man. They're like, it's not that deep. So now, oh boy, gonna take us to Zacharias. He gonna take us all across the globe, man. Just stick to what we're talking about.
Start at verse 7.
Zechariah 14?
Yeah, start 14:7.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, starting at verse 7. But it shall be one day which shall be known to the Lord, not day nor night. But it shall come to pass that at even time it shall be light.
Read.
And it shall be in that day.
Just letting you know that the truth is going to be there. Read.
That living waters shall go out from Jerusalem.
What's the living water? The living water is the word. Read.
Half of them toward the former sea.
They just defining it. You know what I mean? It's like, wait.
No, living water. Wait, he said it's the Torah? No, that's the Holy Spirit. They're dumb.
He said living water is the word.
The word, no, it's the Holy Spirit.
So yeah, so it's like, yo, your definition is debatable. It's like, dude, like y'all keep these are rabbit holes, man.
Because this is a peak in the Revelation where it says that there is a river that went from the throne and it encompassed the kingdom, something along those lines. But that's the Holy Spirit, because if that was the word, which is Jesus, then why does it say that Jesus is on the throne next to the Father? You know, that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, the watcher says coconut oil, sesame oil, and I would say avocado oil. I never had sesame oil, but I had coconut oil, which is good, and I had avocado oil. I had those two oils.
avocado is that's the best oil, but using that and coconut oil is a good mixture, or a good not mixture, but a good balance, because they both offer different things.
Well, guess what? I wasn't hungry at all. So you guys talking about food. Then I was like cool. Like prior, I was probably not gonna eat till like later on today. But you guys talking about food got me thinking about food now. Without I was not thinking about it. I'm a play.
And half of them toward the Hennessy. In summer and in winter shall it be.
So that means it's going to be continual. Like we read in Revelation chapter 22 and verse 1.
Wait.
The water shall be continually.
Well, yeah, what about the earthquake in Japan? What's up with that?
What happened to earthquake? When?
Earthquake happened.
How long ago was that? Hey, babe, when did that earthquake happen in mainland? Two years ago? No, recent. Like yesterday. 2 days ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I didn't hear anything about it. The only times I do is when they say, hey, tsunami warning, which usually it really doesn't even reach us.
Wait. So you didn't experience any shaking?
No, nope. But you know, it's funny. When you guys don't hear about earthquakes, we'll feel tremors. Like I'll be at work and the whole building will just shake for a couple seconds. I'm like, yo, and I text my wife like, yo, did you feel that? Yeah, I felt that. Well, we get aftershocks. We don't get like actual earthquakes here.
Yeah, the news had us on like high alert. Like, yo, Japan just the whole island, Japan, because you guys are placed upon like the tectonic plates. So it's like,
yeah. Don't forget we're separate. Where Okinawa is, we're separate from mainland. So mainland experiences a lot of those earthquakes. We get the after effects of it. So yeah, because even when they had like that 7.6 earthquake, there was a tsunami warning. You know, I went to go pick up my daughter, making sure we got to high ground, and then nothing happened. You know.
Yeah. So America got the news like, yo, Japan about to be destroyed. There you go. The way they sensationalize it. All right, here we go.
Boom, right? The water's out of the throne.
I'm playing a video.
Right? Keep reading.
And the Lord shall be king over all the earth.
The Lord shall be what?
King over all the earth.
This is talking about the kingdom being on earth. Right. So the kingdom is established right here in Zechariah 14. Keep reading.
In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. All the land shall be turned as a plain from Jerba to Ramon.
Jump to 16.
Verse 16. And it shall come to pass that every one that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem.
So this is after all the nations come against Jerusalem. After they all come against the children of Israel.
So I have no idea.
You see that? You see that stipulation though? It said all the nations that came against Jerusalem.
Right. And that's what ILCK had came on one day to beat up a guy, because he was like generalizing heathen nations who are against the Lord. It's like, yo, some heathen nations like Ruth, like Rahab and her people, her house, not against the Lord. So that one,
Nineveh.
Right,
Yep.
Nineveh. That's another one. That wouldn't apply. And yo, do you know some Israelites would debate Nineveh or Israelites? These guys are sick, man.
Bro, Nineveh is Babylon, and that was Jonah went to go prophesy to them before the Babylonian captivity. So you can't argue those are Israelites.
Well, so they got two ways. They're arguing Israelites, and then I heard another argument was Nineveh was destroyed later on anyway. So they are just out of touch with reality, man. Like these are some sick people, man. And that's why when I debate them as such. Like, I'm debating a sick person, and I got to be cautious how I argue. These are sick people. Like, I'm talking about sick in the head. I'm gonna play.
It says all the nations are going to do this. Read.
Shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles.
So all these nations, they're going to be against the Lord, and they're going to lose. And afterwards, they're going to come up and serve the Lord. Right?
That's a great point. These are nations that's bucking up against the Lord. Not every nation bucked up against the Lord. Not every person, not every heathen bucked up against the Lord. So yeah, that's a great point to highlight. And this is their problem.
Isaiah, they're gonna be flowing into Jerusalem constantly to serve the Israelites, and they're gonna be keeping the Feast of Tabernacles. Keep reading.
And it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem.
So there's a punishment for these heathen, these other nations, if they don't come and keep the Feast of Tabernacles, if they don't come up to serve the Lord. Read.
To worship the King, the Lord of hosts.
That's from Jeremiah, right?
Even upon them shall be no rain.
They're gonna get no rain. Now,
so I would ask, what happens to the ones that do? Right? Yeah, read about the ones that do. And then they're gonna be like hubba, you know, they're not gonna know what to say.
If the heathen become Israel, if there are heathen that become Israel and that the laws have been given to them for them to keep, then you have to teach that there are Israelites in this time that will not be committing sin, but there's also Israelites in this time that will be committing sin. And this is after the laws are placed on your heart. This is after the kingdom has been established already. So now you have to teach two different paradigms of Israel. There are Israelites that keep the commandments of God, and there are Israelites that won't keep the commandments of God and that are subject to judgments because they will not keep the commandments of God. Right. You have to teach that, but that can't abide. That can't be true. Because it said these are nations. These are other nations that will come up to keep tabernacle, and that will be punished for not doing so. So it's making it clear to you, the only people that are going to be keeping the law continually is the children of Israel. The other nations got to be forced to. Right. You don't have to force God's chosen people to keep the commandments of God. Chosen. And this is in the time of the kingdom on earth, right?
Y'all understand? What Isaiah 61?
Because literally sin is going to be destroyed. There's going to be no more sin in the kingdom. They said there's going to be Israelites that sin. There's going to be Israelites that don't sin in the kingdom. Like, no. When you
he said that? Oh, my God. He asked you. Wait, yes.
They believe that.
Hey, yo, but before you say that, but everybody knows sin's supposed to be destroyed because sin holds power over, people.
Sin brings death.
Right, but it holds power, like, because people are free,
right.
Yeah, because sin threatens you with death, and people are free to die. So they, they're gonna always compromise because they don't want to die.
But think about this too. In the kingdom, those who are in hell, who will not be in the kingdom, they go through what's called the second death, because death just merely means separation. The first separation is body and spirit. The second is separation from God for all eternity. So if those are separated from God for all eternity and there's others in the kingdom and they're still sinning, that makes no sense. So now God got to be like, oh, wait, I got to throw you over here. I got to throw you over here, instead of making his final selection in the final harvest. And that doesn't make any sense. Even what Paul said, that the last two enemies that will be defeated is hell and death. Those are the last two enemies. Oh, wait. No. Sin and death. My bad. Sin and death. That's over in 1 Corinthians 15.
God, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 61 and verse 1. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 61 and verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
This is the gospel. Do you know Christ, when they asked him to read the gospel, he read this?
Yeah, he read this.
Well, hold up. What this chapter say? See, that's what I want y'all to think. When Jesus Christ read the gospel, he picked this chapter. Do y'all know what's going on in Isaiah 61? Read on.
Because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Say what?
To proclaim liberty to the captives.
Christ read all of this, read.
And the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Come on.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God.
Now, wait a minute. Now, when Jesus Christ opened up the Bible and read the gospel, he quoted this. You know what Christians will say? Well, he didn't read that part about vengeance. He closed the book before he got to that vengeance part. That's what they're going to say. Because it says when he read those first couple verses, he closed the book, he sat down, and he said, in your ears, this has been fulfilled today with me. So he was teaching them that the fulfillment of Isaiah 61 is my coming. But what is Isaiah 61 about? Right. And the Christians get simple. Nah, he closed the book. The rest of that prophecy don't matter. Like, nah, brother. We gonna read it, brother. Read that part again.
God. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Now jump down to verse 5.
God.
No, hold on. Go to verse 4.
Verse 4.
Because we can read it every line.
Yeah.
I'm not skipping nothing integral. In that verse, he's going to say your mourning is going to be turned to gladness. I'm not going to say blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say I'm trying to make a point here. So we're going to skip. Go to verse 4.
And they shall build the old waste, and they shall raise up the former desolations.
How many desolations? We tried to teach this last night. It's more than one desolation. You didn't understand that.
Right.
It's multiple desolations.
Right.
Read.
And they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations.
Because it will be desolate for many generations. There was a desolation during the time of Hezekiah. Remember Hezekiah showed the treasury? And they came in and took everything. The Lord said, why you do that for? Why you showed them everything you got? What you doing? There was a desolation during the time of Jeremiah. The whole place got destroyed. Right? There was a desolation in 70 AD. The Israelites got the whole Jerusalem destroyed by Rome. And there was many other desolations mixed in. The Chaldeans came, and that caused the desolation. They burnt the records in the temple. And they raised it even to the foundation thereof. Right? That was a desolation. Y'all understand?
Wow.
Read on.
And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks.
This is glad tidings means gospel. This is the gospel. Strangers are going to feed my flocks. See, they don't want to deal. Well, no, he closed the book. No, wait. He closed the book because that's all that needs to be said.
Right.
But all that needs to be said is that first part, because everything that happens next is going to come.
Right.
But they don't want to deal with that. Read on.
And the son of the alien shall be your plowman and your vine dressers.
So now wait a minute. Jesus Christ is saying the good news is that Israel going to be in control and the heathen going to be serving them.
Oh,
What are we talking about? Why are we fighting for? And then when you try to reason with your Christian brothers on this, they keep interrupt you. They close their ears, like they did with Stephen. La la la. They stick their finger in their ear and lift up their voice. They don't want to hear it. It get better. Reverse. Go to verse 10.
Verse 10. I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my God. For he hath clothed me with the garments of salvation. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness. As the bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as the bride adorneth herself with her jewels.
Now that's the great thing. Now watch, read on.
For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and the garden causes the things that are sown into it to spring forth, so the Lord God will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations.
Before all nations. My salvation shall be to the ends of the earth. Y'all make that mean that my salvation has gone to every nation, but that means all nations will see my salvation. Once I raise up Israel, all of y'all are going to see that. That's why Deuteronomy said, when you are keeping the commandments, the nations shall say, this is a wise and understanding people. That's what that means. Now go to Isaiah 60, right before that, and let's learn what it means to be a light to the, the word got free course. Let's learn what it means to be a light to the Gentiles, man.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 1.
Now look at this.
Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Upon who?
Israel.
Who's Isaiah the prophet to?
Israel.
We don't have to play no games, and we don't have to get cute. The glory of the Lord is risen upon Israel. Read.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth,
That's ignorance
and gross darkness the people.
and sin.
But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen.
God's people. That's all they believers. Look at the next verse.
And the Gentiles shall come to thy light.
Now see, now wait now. If the thee was the Gentiles, how the Gentiles gonna come to the light of the Gentiles? No. The Gentiles are gonna come to the light of Israel. Why? Because they are a light to the Gentiles. That don't mean that you get the same salvation as me. I'm in charge. Nobody said the other nation's not gonna be in the kingdom.
Right.
Somebody gotta be there.
Somebody got to say.
you don't get
Wait.
the same salvation as them.
Yeah. Wait, if the Gentiles come to the light, which in a sense are the Israelites, but I disagree. I think it's those who follow Christ, since Christ is the light. So if that's true, the Gentiles will come to the light. That means they will no longer be in darkness, which is untruth. They will be in truth. Isn't that what saves, which is Christ? Am I like missing something? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
doesn't the light save you? Like, it's the fact that you can see what you're doing, you know what to do moving forward, which is the life, resurrection, and death of Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of mixing it up and saying, "Oh, the light isn't. That's not salvation." But brother, Zion literally means sunny. So if the Gentiles are coming to the light, they're coming to Zion. Yeah, man, they're all over the place. That's why I hate when they go all over the place, because I could spend 3 hours on this 45-minute video just tearing this apart.
And that's what they want.
Yeah, exactly. They want you to go to them rabbit holes so you forget that in Romans 11, he made 3 different points about the same verse.
Go eat. Go eat.
No, this one.
What? This one?
No, this one.
This one?
No,
Yeah, let me get 50 sushi rolls.
This one?
Let me get 50 sashimi. Nah. Imagine if I ordered that.
What do you want? What do you want?
This
Get it. Okay, come, sit down. What do you want? Go. What do you want? Get it. Okay, I get it. Get it. Let go. I get it. Let go. Sit here. Here, I get it.
Then I take the dragon.
My boots, man. Yeah. My fields. Yeah. Didn't it say they will build your walls? Didn't it say that they will plow your fields? Well, then I need some Gentiles come do that. Israel don't want to do it. We are coming to our rest when we get the kingdom.
Right.
So, hey, man, Moab, you see this? These weeds, man. I don't want these weeds with my cucumbers, man. Hey, eat them. Well, you ain't gonna be around long. Let's get you a job now, because you ain't got long. Go climb that tree and build me a new tree. You know what I'm saying? Do something, man. Dig up. Matter of fact, dig up. I don't want to see no concrete.
No concrete. Dig it all up.
All that concrete and buildings and tar. I don't want to hear.
Rid of it.
Carry it away.
Break those big rocks into little rocks.
Yes.
There's nowhere to put it. Eat it.
Now the Christians gonna say, now see, they being racist. No, I'm gonna prove it. Read on.
And kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about and see. All they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy son shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side.
Come on.
Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thy heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea,
Seed represents multitudes of people.
Right.
shall be covered unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee.
Wait a minute. So that means the riches of the Gentiles and they produce and they resources gonna come to me.
You know.
Wait.
That's what it means when we become a light to the Gentiles. It's a trade-off.
Together, thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance. Okay, what's the abundance of the sea being converted unto them? You know what? I'm gonna read this later. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Sometimes I say stuff in chapters that I ain't read in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing it. I'm gonna hold on to that.
We're gonna show you how to stop being filthy heathen, and let me get all your cedar wood.
Right.
And I need some of your bullocks and your rams.
Yeah.
Oh man, and y'all got rubber. We need your rubber for the wheels for our carts.
Get
And
that.
y'all
And that's silk.
Ishmael, we need some oil. No, that's pollution. Y'all just gonna carry us around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it means when they when we become a light to the Gentiles. The trade-off is they serve us. Oh, he made that up. He made that up. Oh, boy, I made that up. Go to verse 10.
Verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
I thought I made it up.
Right.
We're in the same chapter, and this is leading to the glad tidings that Jesus read about. This is one chapter before.
Right.
That means I'm not working. What do you mean build up thy walls? That's the perimeter of your fields, your houses, your buildings, your municipalities. I'm not going to be up there with brick and mortar like when Moses' day, where they were slaving us. The sons of the strangers going to do it. Huh?
Right. Gents are gonna do it.
That means the kings of the other nations got to watch their children serve us.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, he's talking racist. No, it's talking Bible. Read.
and their kings shall minister unto thee.
Minister does not mean teach. I know you Christians want to say that.
They love
See, the kings of the heathen is going to teach y'all. No, minister means serve, do service. To be a minister means to serve. When Jesus Christ was tempted in the wilderness, after he defeated the temptation, angels came to minister to him. That means they brought him food and drink and built him up because he had been fasting for 40 days. Well, imagine Trump with a damn silver platter and some white gloves. Bring you some fruit, man.
Right.
Man, this is kind of, ain't no seeds in that. We don't eat that no more.
Would you like for me to,
You know?
separate the
funny.
seeds?
Israelites, very, very good people. Israelites.
Let the greatest
Yeah.
among you
The most
minister. So if he said, let the greatest among you minister unto the rest, the you would be, in their eyes, Israel. So Israel is going to be ministering to. So that I think they don't get the fact that everyone's going to be ministering to each other, because it's not a this is mine, this is yours type thing. It's all of ours.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, they have the wrong idea about the kingdom itself, because even in the laws, it speaks about an unselfishness in the laws themselves that even speak about ministering unto one another, ministering unto the poor, to the needy, to the widows, to the orphan, and to the stranger. The whole eschatology is just it is very they took all this, we're gonna take it back and they're gonna be our slaves. Like, nah.
Right.
That's just funny.
People,
You know? Nah, man. Y'all gonna, and look, the thing about it is, everybody knows this is true, but the reason it's not taught is because no one wants to teach that.
Right.
Yeah.
The reason it's not understood is because when brothers try to teach this, interruption, fight, argue,
kick off stage.
accusation. While you reading what it really say, watch, read on.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee,
I broke your branches,
but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
and I brought y'all back to me. Read.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Now you see this in the book of Revelation. The gates that never close. There's no need for the sun and the moon because the Lord is the light. All of that come from Isaiah 60, man. Yeah. John the Revelator is revelating this prophecy. But how do the Christians read that prophecy? The gates is not going to be open, and the heathen that are saved shall bring in their glory. It does say that. But what does it really mean? The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. But how do they want to see it? Oh, the kingdom is better because the heathens are coming in. Because we all saved together. No. It's better to be said, the heathens that remain is going to be building up your walls and bringing you their forces and their resources. Because that's the prophecy. Right? Watch this. Read on.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night.
Just like it said in Revelation 21.
That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
Why are you bringing the kings of the other nations? Because they got to come serve and minister to me. Watch this. Read.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Now what now? Now what now? What now? The nation and kingdom that doesn't serve you gonna be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. It was never, no way for the heathen to come in this thing. It was never about them. This book was written by Israelites for Israel.
Look at that height difference between that guy and other guys. Yeah, that is hilarious.
And that's why they got him slightly out of the camera shot.
Yeah, but he keeps trying to hold his shoulder. It's like by holding his shoulder, it's like kind of like sunning him. Like, you taller than me, but you below me. Yeah, that's why I keep holding his shoulder. It's like, dude, let go of my shoulder, little guy. Like, just keep teaching. So if I'm the other guy, the tall guy, like, yo, let me go, man. Just teach. Stop grabbing my shoulder, man. That's what I would say. Like you're insecure. That's your own problem, bro. Just go ahead and teach.
If they were closer to the
The heathen got their hand on it, saw themselves.
They would have their leaders be taller than everybody else, because in the Old Testament, the kings were always taller than everybody else.
Yeah, but you got Ratazan like 5'4", trying to teach the Bible.
In it, and that's the wisdom of God. Saw themselves in it, preserved it for us. But now the Israelites got this book back, man. We got the book back now. Now that we got the book, they don't want us to have it.
Right.
Remember, they was always trying to give us a Bible. They were always trying to give us a Bible. And now that we got it and we understand it, now put the Bible down.
Better get it in you. Better get it in you.
It's all wicked, man. And guess what? The Lord said it was going to be that way. The Lord said, I'm going to raise you up at the last. Man. He said, wisdom and knowledge will increase in the latter days. Right. What? Guess what? That wisdom and knowledge that came to us represent the downfall of the other nations, man. And it represents brother Mark, they make jokes. Our black brothers, but black women, all y'all are sex objects. Our Hispanic women, all y'all are good for is a sex object, or to be a maid. My house. And there was a time where Judah, all you was good for was a sex object and to be a maid in the house.
Right.
Now y'all are finding out y'all are the princesses of the Lord. And y'all young men are finding out that y'all are the princes, man. And these other nations are finding out that they are the ones that are meant to serve. So now they want you to put this Bible down, man. We never gonna put this Bible down. We're gonna keep studying it, we gonna master the Bible. That's right.
Get it in.
We ain't got time for your Quran. We gonna master this book, man. That's right. I know you hear what I'm saying. Right? So that's Old Testament to New Testament. The book is about us, for us, and by us, man. That's right. They want to tell you that you're not no Israelite now.
Right. Afro-American.
You see that all in the comments.
What's that? What's an Afro? You named me after a hairstyle, brother.
You're right.
The Lord said in Revelation 12, the earth shall open up its mouth to swallow the flood. What is the flood? Lies. We find out that our Northern Kingdom brothers been on this side of the world. Our Taino brothers, our Arawak brothers, they've been on this side of the world, man. Wearing fringes. We know that our Gadite brothers done got the shield of David on their clothes from the 1700s. What they know about that?
Yeah, none of this has to do with Roman.
Why they got fringes on everything they wear? Now all of a sudden, they can't deny it no more. The Igbo, and there's a whole tribal.
I forgot the term what he's doing, but he could say glazing.
Yeah.
In West Africa calling themselves Ephraim, and they got the Torah and burned into leather so nobody could change that. But we never knew that. Right. Africa was just bones in your noses, swinging from trees. No, it's been Israelites over there, look like us. Because the earth is going to open up and swallow the flood. But Satan, he's going to be wroth, knowing that he has a short time, so he's going to be like a roaring lion. Now you a terrorist.
No, you definitely
you read the Bible.
Right. You're causing terrorism. All right, by incorrectly, you're causing terrorism acts, dude. That's why you're a terrorist. You're not reading the Bible.
Yeah, my boy went on one of their clubhouses, and he was like, "Hey, so if you guys are like the real Israelites, why don't you guys go over to Israel and reclaim the land?" They're like, you know, they always say, "Oh, we waiting on God to do that." Well, he was like, "Well, in the Old Testament, God did it, but the people needed to do something. It's not like God just went down himself and killed all the people without any of the Israelites. Like, no." You know, they went into, like they went into Jericho, and because the people obeyed God, they took the land. But if the people weren't doing nothing would happen. So I was like, if that's your land, go reclaim it so prophecy can happen. Y'all can get plane tickets, you know. It was funny because it's true. That's your land, go take it.
Yeah, these clowns just talk. It ain't about that real action.
For real.
Watch this because I read the Bible.
Now they voting in Congress. The Bible is anti-Semitic. Now put the Bible down. The Bible's evil.
Right.
But then every president you ever had came into the office like this. And on the Apocrypha. John McCain swore on the Apocrypha on tape. Now what we gonna say then? So the Israel, y'all got to make the conscious decision to stay in this book, man. Right. Don't let nobody get you out this book. Keep them feet there. Because then when they can't beat you, the next thing they do is, all right, but you ain't got to do the more stuff. Right. Damn. They never want to come all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make it evil somehow.
How do I even follow Christ if I'm not supposed to keep the laws?
Exactly. Just love your neighbor. But I don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah, we get through with that. Hey, nice. How do you love your neighbor?
Just love him, brother.
You believe on.
Do unto him as you would have him do unto. They get Buddhist with you.
Right.
Do unto him as you would have him do unto you. Hold on.
Right.
Now Christians, in the guise of loving each other, have set up homosexual churches and say, Well, why is it wrong to do this? I love my neighbor. Well, you need the law to correct them, don't you? Right. The only way to cut them is to get the law.
Right.
Y'all see that? Right. Understanding that is key, brother. Hey, this word is for you. You a prince in the earth, man. But see, when you come back, the Most High said this, Amos 8 and 11. See, that's what I'm saying. When you be back, the Most High said, nah, brother, do it now.
Right.
I call you now. I didn't tell you to come later. Imagine telling God that. I'm gonna give it to you in a second. Yo, hold on.
Grab it.
That's what they doing.
Who are you talking to?
Fuck you. What the man tell Christ? Let me go bury my father.
Yes. And Yahushua said that man's not fit for the kingdom. Looking back, anybody looking back is not fit for the kingdom. We told that one man, he said, all right, brother, if you're going to be perfect, sell everything you own and come follow me. This is the Savior saying, come be one of, we wouldn't have been saying 12 disciples. We'd have been saying 13 if that brother would have went, man. We'd have knew his name, and he probably would have had a book in the Bible like James. That brother went away sorrowing because he had many possessions. What was the teaching? Bro, you can't serve me and Mammon. It doesn't mean that having money is bad, but if you're serving it, you got to get rid of it. Within your house, I say, if my hand caused me to offend, I cut it off.
Right.
If my eye, I pluck it out. Well, your money causing you to offend, I get rid of it and come with me.
Right.
And get treasure in heaven.
Right.
The brother went away with his hands in his pockets. Yeah. I don't like that teaching. And you know, Yahushua was like, I told him. Right. Yahushua chasing him. We moving on, man. So that brother said he ain't got time, right? The Lord said this, Amos 8 and 11.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11.
Come on.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of water, of thirst, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
The Most High said he's going to create a famine of hearing the word. Right now, all the bread and water is right here.
That's right.
It's bad bread and water. It's capable brothers that can go through the scriptures. It's clean people to fellowship with that can build up the spirit. Right here. And he said, I'll be back. Now, this was going to happen.
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
So that when he's ready to come back, and he's like, all right, I'm ready for the word of the Lord now. Brothers ain't gonna be here dealing, man.
Right.
Lord willing, we be on the chariots, we up out of here, man.
Right.
Hey, getting them incorruptible bodies, man. No more pain in the flesh, no more injuries, no more ailments, no more sickness and worries, man. And this brother gonna be with a flashlight in the daytime. Where the Bible at? Where the brothers with the Bible, man. And you're not gonna find us, brother.
Thank you for watching. You can support the body via Cash App or PayPal. You can also support the channel by joining our Pay.
All right. So let me stop this.
Help me. Help.
Come, you'll be calm. Come, I'm gonna be calm. I'm gonna be calm. Calm. All right. So you stop sharing. So a lot of that stuff, you know, most their so-called toughest arguments, I believe I can refute easily.
No.
Hey, Meech, it's your fault, man, but I'm about to run out and grab some sushi from the store, man. Yeah, I'll be back, man. Yeah, I'm hungry now. Now I want some sushi.
Nah, I feel that, bro. I feel that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna log off. I'll be back. I'll hit you up on Instagram. I'm going live.